Okay, you all have been asking, so we're going to try this. I'm gonna give this a try. Let's roll. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is Basketball Wives LA. It's season 6, episode 1. Now, like I said, you guys have actually been asking me for seasons. You guys have been asking me to do Basketball Wives. Um, I'm going to give it a shot. Let's talk about some things that are just, I know a little bit of the background story. I don't know everything. I wasn't even actually, I didn't watch their show. Like if something was going on and it was really hot on Twitter, then by all means I knew that was going on and I would go and take a look and that kind of thing. But I'm not one who started in the beginning. I think I actually tried this once before. I started when Malaysia came and when the Govan sisters actually came on. When they first came, I gave this a try and I kind of dropped it. But let's try this again. So I'll say this. In their opening, every last one of them, their photos are absolutely breathtaking. All that white, breathtaking. Every last one of them. Um, and I'll say this for Tammy. Tammy looks good in short blonde hair. For whatever reason, that shit works for Tammy. It looks very soft on her. It softens her look, and it's just nice on her. Short blonde hair, perfect for Tammy. More or less what you're seeing Malaysia in all the time these days. That shit works for Tammy. Um, Now let's go on to just my regular observations. I'm not going to like Shawnee. I can just tell y'all right now from the door, I'm not going to care for Shawnee. I'm looking at Shawnee and I'm like, bitch, I can see you from a mile away. From a mile away. Shawnee is not a friend. She's a fucking ringleader, is what she is. I looked at her, I said, damn, Shawnee, she's literally playing this role on her own show of like she is a mixture of Carly Red, Sheree Whitfield, and Nene, all in one bitch. I'm like, girl, you are a lot to take. So this is just my observation now, and this is just in this one. I'm looking at this one show. I ain't even going back because the other stuff she wasn't on the shows that I had actually picked up. Other than that whole big cuss out with her and that one broad, that was a hilarious when she fired that chick. But the ringleader, honey. That's when I say the ringleader. Y'all know I'm talking about Shawnee, honey. So ringleader and Evelyn actually got together. Evelyn is in LA now. She's engaged to an ex-baseball player now. She has actually had 3 miscarriages. I didn't know that. And she still wants to have a baby. Um, and I laughed when she said, girl, I haven't had an argument in 4 years. So what is it that you think you're doing wrong, Evelyn? Why are you here? Why are you here? And she really needs to question herself. You said you ain't had an argument in 4 years, and you've been here, and on the second day, bitch, it's going down. Like, really, girl? No, ma'am. Next, we actually see Jackie and her daughter Chantel. Chantel pregnant as a motherfucker, and she's looking at a house and all of this stuff. And her daughter seems to have very low patience for Jackie. I understand. Jackie is extra, very much extra. She is what we all know. Jackie crazy as a goddamn road lizard. But yeah, the daughter don't have no patience for Jackie and her bullshit. Um, then she expressed this whole situation that she's literally mad at Evelyn, and I could not grasp it in my hand. I couldn't wrap my brain around. She's mad at Evelyn for donating to her daughter's GoFundMe. I heard about all the mess about Jackie's grandson being burned at a daycare and all of this, and the daughter not having proper funding or insurances to take care of everything. So she started a GoFundMe, and I think that the GoFundMe goal was $3,500. Well, Evelyn Lozada went in and donated the whole $3,500. Okay, and Jackie had an attitude about it. So I was kind of confused. And then later on, when Jackie and Tammy had to sit down together, these two whores just fed off each other. And both of them are pretty crazy, and they're both bullies. That's Jackie and Tammy are complete bullies. The two of them, both of them. And why in the fuck did Jackie have her hair tucked in her shirt? Like, I didn't get that. Like, you got this long weave. She had it tucked down in her... Jackie's a weirdo. Anyway, moving on. So, they're going through all that. Tammy hasn't seen Evelyn in 4 years. And she is like, oh, fuck that bitch. You know, just all mad. And I'm like, okay. So the whole thing is, you kept hearing this. There's this thing going. She better come up to me and give me an apology. She better give me an apology. This, that, and the other. I want her to apologize to me. And from everything that I can remember, girl, I don't see no apology coming, because last I recall, you was a non-motherfucking factor. So I doubt there's an apology in the wings waiting on you, baby. I don't know where you going. Jackie, I don't even know what your point is. I think you're yet again jumping on a fucking bandwagon that has nothing to do with you, really, trying to make your old crazy ass relevant. Anyway, Shawnee had met with Tammy as well, and we found out that Tammy has been actually struggling trying to have a baby as well. And like I said, she wants this apology from Evelyn. Whatever. Shawnee's planning on doing this 70s theme party. She's going to bring everybody together. Like I said, motherfucking ringleader. Kiana is a new basketball wife that we actually got to meet. She had a meeting with Shawnee. They had like a little lunch date. This child, she is the ex-wife of basketball player Nick Young. She has 2 children. Nick Young, yes, the Iggy Azalea's Nick Young. It's this really sticky situation, and it's kind of fucked up how it went down when she explained it. She was married to Nick. They had 1 baby. He cheated. She forgave it. You know how that whole game goes. Somewhere in there, they broke up, separated, and all of that. He started up with Iggy Azalea. So now he has this publicized relationship with Iggy, and he take his ass back over there, slips back into Kiana's pussy, gets her pregnant with a second baby. Now at this point, the public done forgot all about, or did not know nothing about, Kiana, and began to give her that she was a side chick. Us old nasty side chick that got pregnant by him, knowing that he goes with Iggy Azalea. No, baby, that's his baby's mama and his ex-wife. He had the wayward dick that went back home. Okay? He had the puppy that went back home, honey, that found his way back home. Okay? So, no, so she feels some kind of way about that, and I can imagine that she would. And that's her thing. She's like, I need to be given the respect for what I am the mother of his children. I'm his ex-wife. No, I'm not a side chick. You know, maybe that was wrong of her to sleep with him when he was with Iggy, but it was hers first. What the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? He cheated on her is the way I got it. He cheated on her with Iggy. So ain't nobody the fuck. You know, it is what it is. This dick is a free-for-all, basically. Anyway, but can you imagine being public, being painted as the side chick to a motherfucker that she was married to? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So this is where Kiana comes from. Okay, so let's go to the ringleader's party and get this out of the way. This party was nothing but a farce. This was nothing but a situation that Shawnee put together to put all of the animals into the circle and let them go at each other. And if I was Evelyn, I'd be done filming. That day, I'd have been done filming and done talking to Shawnee because for Evelyn, to me, it seemed like a motherfucking ambush. No, she walked in the door. Well, let's go back through. Jackie had this outfit on. Jackie was dressed as a pimp. And I said, that's so fitting because she looked like one old bull dagger. She really did. She looked like one old ridiculous multicolored bull dagger, honey. I said, girl, get it, honey. Tammy's afro was everything. Everything. She had this cute little dress, little knit dress that was given, and then this little boot, this little calf high boot that was given me, and a leather jacket. Her whole look was giving me Whitney Houston, I'm your baby tonight. That afro though was everything, Tammy, bitch. She did that. The makeup, all of that. Tammy, she looked good. She really did. Shawnee's jumpsuit, bitch. Everything. Everything. I said, girl, you better give me Dawn of Summer, bitch. It was gold and it was beaded fringe. Please. That jumpsuit was everything. I said, okay. All right now. Evelyn came in. She had some fucked up coat that was like multicolored fringe. No, ma'am. Actually, the coat itself, the style of it, the design was flawless. If it was one color, I could have rolled with it. But that multicolored shit, I said, girl, no ma'am, honey. You can be hobo chic, bullshit, honey. I was like, no, I ain't like that. So, but that was it. So they look cute for the party. 70s, maybe. It was a little glammed up for the 70s, but okay. So let's just go with this. Even before they got to the party, Jackie, this whole episode was way too excited about getting to the party. It was bothering me. She was perpetuating drama. Like she's like, oh, I can't wait for Sean. She could not wait for the shit. You're just a fucking troublemaking bitch, Jackie. She just could not wait. You know, she just can't wait for the shit. So she's like, and then she said something to Shawnee about like how she's basically, because Evelyn was the last one to show, she's like waiting on her. Bitch, if you don't go sit down somewhere, I'm going to really need somebody to take and just put their hand in a jar of Metamucil and smack the shit out of Jackie. She's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so Evelyn comes in. We all know that there's supposed to be a conversation between Evelyn and Tammy. That was agreed upon on Evelyn and Tammy. You know, Shawnee let them both know y'all gonna talk and we're gonna get it all squashed. We're gonna move on. Which is crazy because Tammy's like, anybody squash it done. Tammy was, ready to argue and fight. She just wanted to be mad. So, and we found that out very quickly. Jackie then jumped in the front. She jumped in the front of that. She got her own issues. She's a motherfucking goon, okay? She jumped up in there, honey. I didn't get what it was all about. She approached Evelyn, this, that, and the other. Evelyn looked at her. Evelyn was so goddamn confused as to what in the fuck Jackie was talking about. She said, honey, I was just trying to help your daughter. And that was the thing back in the beginning part. Tammy's like, she just did that, just egging it. She just did that to make her name relevant, get her name out there and try to use you. And then there was some other shit about, she said this, that, and the other, but no receipts. Jackie, no receipts. And that's what Shawnee said. Well, first of all, where was this at that she supposedly said these other things about you? Oh, well, I'll find them. No, Jackie, bitch. Where are the receipts? You on some fuck shit, Jackie. That's all. So she went into this whole thing. The conversation was back and forth. It was just stupid. It was stupid. And Evelyn was like, I wasn't trying to do anything shady. I saw that there was a need. I put my money out there. Now I believe in Evelyn. I believe her, and I know in the past Evelyn has done some things that weren't quite, you know what I mean. She wasn't always right, but at the same time that you're telling me this was in the period where she had them 3 miscarriages and that baby got hurt. She's sitting on. I'm believing Evelyn. I'm gonna go on and give her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm thinking that yes, she was in a headspace that yes, she would have threw $3,500 at that. I could see her doing it. And anybody. You know what I mean? So I can see it. I'm gonna say that it was genuine. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm gonna say. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But given all the facts and where she was at in her headspace, I'm gonna say that she did it genuinely. Jackie going on and on. She gonna say she didn't need your help. She didn't need you to do nothing. She could have got help from her mother, who's been taking care of her for 27 years. And she said, you know, she tried to escape. She said, Jackie, what goes on between you and your daughter doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't know nothing about it. I don't have nothing to do with it. I saw a need. I had it. I provided it. That was it. That was all there was to it. Jackie said, I could have gave her the money. And so you know how Evelyn is. So she said, well, why didn't you, Jackie? I said, oh, here we go. Evelyn was getting sick of the shit. And I said, she better than me. Because I'm telling you, that wouldn't have ended well. I'd smack Jackie. I would have. I would have smacked Jackie. She's all in her face. She's doing all this. I'd have smacked her. We would not have got around that conversation without me smacking her. We wouldn't have. She went on and on and on. And then Evelyn was like, is this she, and then she brought it all back around in her crazy way that she did. Well, if you really meant it and it wasn't, you didn't have nothing bad to say about me and this, that, and the other, then everything's cool and thank you. And we cool. And then after that, she left. Like that was her only reason for even coming to the party. Fuck you, Jackie, bitch. Jackie's ass, you ain't shit. You don't do shit, and you don't mean shit to that daughter, and you ain't did a motherfucking thing, bitch, and you got a guilty conscience. You feeling some kind of way about the fact that you ain't shit and try to find somebody to throw it off on. Listen. Evelyn should have told her, fuck her, and smacked her upside her motherfucking head. That's what she should have did. If you don't get your bulldagging ass out of here, Jackie. Anyway, moving on. So she left. So then we got Tammy and Evelyn. I'm not even ready to go through this back and forth shit, because it's the same shit y'all been watching for seasons. Back and forth. And Tammy was just out of fucking order. She's out of order. Yes, it seemed like some of the stuff Evelyn was backpedaling and pussy popping. And she said, I don't know if I remember saying that just like that. Well, fuck it, bitch. If you said anything similar, okay, it is what it is. Either you going to apologize or you not. I wouldn't apologize to the bitch, because the bitch come in there talking shit. She's like, hey, that was kind of fake. I didn't understand this coming trying to hug her shit. That was kind of, I ain't like that. But no, Tammy, your demeanor says that, bitch, you ain't getting no motherfucking apology. Not at all. And I would have gave you a glass in the forehead as well. Because at one point she said, if you want to try to jump at me, Tammy, then you go right ahead, because I know how you are, bitch. And I can see it all on you. You can see all in her body language. Now, you better than me, because she ain't letting her punk her. But what you're not going to do, bitch, is have me even in a position that I feel threatened, bitch. Because if I feel threatened, the fight done already started. So that, I don't know how they going to get through this season with that bullshit. But I sat there and I watched that shit. And Tammy, her body language and her whole demeanor is very much, bitch, I'm going to jump on you every time I see you, bitch. Every time we somewhere together and I'm having a bad day, bitch, it's going to be a bad day for you. That's what I get from Tammy. And she going on and on and on about this. She's like, You were married to him, but y'all weren't together, and I slept with him. That whole thing is stupid. Why the fuck do you care? Now, I understand y'all being around each other, and then she didn't say anything for 6 months, but come on. It's been 92 years since all that happened. Child, get the fuck over it, or don't. Or don't. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to punk me. You're not going to keep calling me bitches and hoes. You're not going to do that. And you're not going to walk around and have an air and to where I have to feel defensive when I'm around you. But you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. I would have cracked Tammy right here in her forehead with that glass that I had. I would have done it. I know I would have. I'd have smacked the shit out of Tammy in her forehead with that glass. You seem as though this is what you want. This is what you're going to get, bitch, crack. I would have did it. That's crack. Fuck that. The motherfucker trying to bully me. That's some bullshit. So then, like I said, I just felt like the whole fucking party seemed like an ambush and the ringleaders over there getting paid. And all you hear Shawnee says, she has this recurring line she uses. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. You ain't in the middle of a motherfucking thing, Shawnee. The only thing you're in the middle of, bitch, is the line at the bank. Cashing in on the bullshit you got running. That's all. I see you, bitch. I'm watching you, Shawnee, bitch. I got my good motherfucking eye on you. Anyway, then she goes and has a meeting with Tammy the next day. They're sitting there. Tammy done found, she can't find her receipts. She got an interview where Evelyn said, you know, she ain't my kind of people. I don't really want to be around her. Okay, bitch, you already knew that. And you knew she was backpedaling and pussy popping, trying to make nice, you know, but you wouldn't even let her make nice. So fuck it, bitch, it's on. It is what it is. Then when that bitch sat up there and said, it was funny though, when she sat up there and said, that bitch been through 3 players associations. I said, oh, you dirty bitch. She said that bitch been with 3 guys in 3 different sports. Her pussy been run through. I said, oh, that was cold-blooded. Good shit, but cold-blooded. And that motherfucking Shawnee, it wasn't a problem that Tammy said it, because they're enemies. So all's fair in love and war, bitch. But the fact that Shawnee sat there and went the fuck in. She went the fuck in. That bitch couldn't contain herself. Oh! Oh! Girl, no! What? Ah! Went the fuck in. Shawnee, you ain't nobody's friend, bitch. But Tammy. Tammy, you Tammy's friend. And you ain't really her friend. You're her owner. You're the owner of the motherfucking pit bull that is Tammy. Tammy is a pit bull with a cute motherfucking blonde wig on, honey. That's a goddamn mess. But if I was Evelyn, whenever I did see this, see, here we go. This is the first motherfucking episode. Whenever I did see this bitch, I'd have called Shawnee on that motherfucking phone, and I would have told Shawnee 5 different angles that she could get and use to be able to kiss my motherfucking ass on the pink part so she don't miss nothing. She would be no friend of mine. She would kiss my goddamn ass. You hear me? So, this is just what I saw coming in late. Season 6, episode 1. We gonna see. I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all want me to continue with this shit. But it's this one. This show is rough. And I used to always wonder why Rox always would say, it's rough watching basketball. Yes, it is. It's very rough to watch. They are very upsetting. Them bitches is something else. And we ain't even ran into all of them yet. Just old main old hoes. I said, Lord have mercy. Anyway, shouts out to Forrest Rocks. All right, y'all. I don't know if she's doing, she might be doing reviews too. Check her out for basketball. While she said she would think about it. But she hadn't promised. So check out Rox's channel. If you're not subscribed, go over there and subscribe to her. Y'all like Rox. She's one of my favorites. I like her. So anyway, I'm gonna roll out of here now, honey. And y'all don't take no wooden nickels, honey, and don't run behind no ringleaders. See y'all next week.